this is going to be fun. Oh, darn, you pulled it down.
Of course I pulled it down.
Huh. Oh, look. Slid on in there like
Slide on in.
slobbery sausage.
Like a slobbery sausage. Wow. I thought like a sexy beast, but like I guess slobbery sausage is a thing too. You see how she treats me? And look how delighted she is with herself. Hello and welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindalin. My name is Billy Milovanovic, also known as Slippery Sausage. Slobbery sausage. Who are you, bitch face?
My name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindalin. Billy, you're the sexiest slobbery sausage I've ever seen.
Back it up. Just stop digging. Hi. Welcome to this offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life. This is our last episode of the season.
It's a little bit sad.
It is a little bit sad. It was sad until you called me a slobbery sausage, and now I'm just grateful that I don't have to do this again until January.
Yeah, I'm heading to my homeland, Canada, for a white. That's not how it goes. Please do not disrespect my country by that.
Canada.
Close. You were very close. Okay, wow, your lips are horrible.
How I miss you.
Okay.
I'll write you a little song.
Back to me. Awkward. Going to Canada for Christmas. White Christmas. That's
okay,
how you
should
sing.
not sing. Let's just leave the singing to me. How exciting, Lenny. Seriously, that's very exciting. You haven't been back in how long? It's been like
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
So the whole time we've been doing wine chats, you haven't been once.
No.
You see, this is why, because we've just been so busy with wine chats, you just haven't had a chance.
I've been so dedicated.
Also COVID.
Yeah. Minor detail.
That was a little, yeah. We made COVID happen so we could stay at home and podcast.
Okay, that's a bit weird. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I don't need that yet. Can we get to the topic today because I'm so excited about this one.
Sure.
Polygamy. I'm just obsessed. So season 17 of Sister Wives is out right now. So I'm obsessed with it. So polygamy is on my mind. So I'm like, let's chat about it.
I mean, I think this is bizarre, and I did a lot of research about it this morning over my coffee.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm just going to let you tell us how you feel about polygamy and its intricacies.
Okay. Why are you doing that with your head?
I don't know, because I don't know what to say. Like I'm so bizarred out by this subject.
Let me get you some wine.
Yes, I think that would be lovely.
To chill you the fuck out and stop bobbing your head around like
chill.
that. I thought we should do bubbles today because it's our last episode of the year. And we had this big ass bottle of Prosecco in the fridge.
Yes.
So we all know how much you love bubbles because they attack your mouth.
I hate.
Yeah, well.
I do hate bubbles, but I will love this one because, again, it's the last of the season. Like, this is, I feel like everything should be celebrated today.
It should be. And this is from our dear friends from Allegiance Wines.
Yes.
You went to their vineyard quite some time ago.
Yes, in the middle of the year.
Yeah, it was
June,
like
July. It was for winter.
Yeah. And then they became one of our wine sponsors, which is fabulous. Now, they sent us a few, I'm going to say random bottles, but not their bottles.
Like not actually Allegiance
not their
wines.
label. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is from Italy. It's a Prosecco DOC. I used to know what DOC mean, but I think it's like a certain way you make it.
We should know this. This should be a fun fact. I'm sure it's on our little fact sheet.
Maybe not.
Just want to show you the pour of what's happened here.
Why? What happened? Oh, you've got, well, because you don't
I don't mind.
like it as much.
It's true. I don't mind.
Okay.
Maybe if I just add some normal wine to mine, kill the bubble.
For God's sake.
Okay.
So let's cheers to these tiny little bubbles attacking your mouth.
And to 2022.
Oh, yeah.
And to all the wonderful episodes we've had.
That too.
And to wrap it up with polygamy.
What a good way to end. Seriously.
Okay.
I have to say, you drink, you go, but like, it's so clear. That sounds really dumb, but it's so crisp and clear looking.
We've decided to tell you our first impressions to begin with, because I feel like by the time we get to the middle of the episode, I forget what I initially thought. Flavor wise, I actually don't hate this. I thought that the Prosecco was going to be a lot sweeter than it is. It's actually not as sweet as I anticipated.
No, it's not sweet.
So it's actually quite nice, and the bubble isn't as tacky.
I actually thought the bubbles were going to be tacky because there's so many in here.
Yeah.
But they're not.
It's actually quite delightful. Would I buy it again? No, because I don't like Prosecco or bubbly wines. But certainly, like, if you like bubbly wines.
Yeah, I'm not I don't buy bubbles either. I won't say no to a glass of it if I'm somewhere.
I probably would.
Oh, really? You'd say no to a free glass? Like if you're out
Well, I
at
mean, if
a-
there was an alternative, I'd probably pick the alternative.
Really, would you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Does anybody need me at a nice function burping my face off? No.
Yeah, but if you're drinking beer, you'd be burping your face off.
I wouldn't drink beer either in a nice function, which is where I'm assuming they're serving this bubbly wine. God, Lindsay, get it together.
Look, all I'm going to say is that, oh, yes, it's DOC is the region. That's right. Some sort of region. It's in Italy.
Oh.
What else do you need to? Well, yeah, I should have showed the bottle, but I don't know. It's won It's won a review. It's won a gold little sticker thingy.
Wow.
So it's got to be good.
Won a gold little sticker thingy.
Look, it's all very boring information on that sheet. It's wonderful that they sent it to us, but it's for people that actually pay attention to wine information. All you need to know is that it's actually quite delicious.
It's delicious.
The bubbles are inoffensive, and I find it quite refreshing.
I do too. It's a little bit sweeter than what like your dry white would be.
You just said you were surprised that it wasn't sweet.
I just said it's a little bit sweeter than what like a dry white would be. Because it's not the
Oh,
Prosecco
well, yeah.
you would expect to be like really sickly sweet. It's not sickly sweet. It's like nice.
Okay.
That's it. All right, judgy. Let's judge some other people.
Judge.
How's tell me about what polygamy is all about.
Okay.
So we're talking about the show, or do you want to talk
No,
about polygamy
well, that's
itself?
just it. No. The show just prompted me
Right.
to like be like, oh, hey, let's chat about polygamy.
Why not?
Why not? Like, seriously, I'm going to copy you. I'm going to do like what you do to me. You repeat everything I say.
You repeat everything I say. Is that what you're already running late?
Can you stop?
Okay, go.
So I've just got some quick little facts here to start us off, okay? Obviously, everybody knows what polygamy is. Like, I'm not even going to give you the definition. But, oh, you know what I
Well,
wanted
maybe
to
you should for the people who actually don't. Go give the definition.
Okay. You have more than one spouse. Either-
Wrong.
No. More than one. You're married to more than one person.
Wrong.
Oh, okay. What?
It is when a man has multiple wives. When
No.
a woman has multiple husbands,
Yeah.
that's a different word. Because I looked into that.
Polygamy. No, there was. I wish I saved mine up. 'Cause-
I did.
Yeah. Show me what it says.
Wait for it. Polyandry
Oh.
is when is a form of polygamy in which a woman takes two or more husbands at the same time.
Okay. There you go.
So polygamy is specifically when a man has lots of wives. She already doesn't know about her topic. Like, seriously. I did my research this morning.
Do you know when your friend
Here we go.
is trying to have a dig at you, but she actually pisses you off?
But isn't that like the most perfect dig?
No,
When they
it's actually
actually-
annoying. You know when you're supposed to be
What
laughing?
do you wanna do
like
right now,
this is
Linda?
I
Yeah.
want to punch you in the face.
Well, you
I
can't. You
actually-
already punched me in the arm.
Yeah,
She
I want
bruised
to
me.
punch you. It's like you like baited me into that when you wanted
did.
to make
That's
me.
why I wanted to tell you the
God,
definition.
you said it so
to the
forcefully.
people.
Now. God, we're
Wrong.
having a moment, people. Can you just give us a moment?
Yeah, do you mind
to
just
finish
like,
this moment?
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
Okay, moving on to Billy's. Do you know what?
I just feel like I wish if you were going to do it, like that you do it correctly. You know what I mean? Like that you give us the information that we need.
We are not a factual podcast, Billy. We have said that from day one.
All right, let me go on.
The article, just to let you know, the article I read did say men and women having spouses. But
Right.
look,
Wrong.
It's not up for debate. You're right. I'm wrong. Billy, did you know that only 2% of the global population lives in polygamous, I can never say that, polygamous, yeah, households?
No, I did not.
Oh my God, you did
I was actually going to say yes because I did read that this morning, but I was too scared to admit. No, Lindalin, tell me more.
No, I don't want to.
Oh, what?
I'll be wrong. No, look, there's a polygamy belt in the world.
Okay, that I didn't know. What does that mean?
So like, like a belt of land type thing. So in Central Africa and West Africa, known as the polygamy belt, the practice is frequently legal and widespread, where 11% of the population are polygamous.
No, I didn't know that. I thought you meant like a little belt where he keeps all his wives, like cards in there or something, so he knows which one he's talking to.
Does anybody else want to punch her in the face?
No, because all these people are lovely.
Okay.
Thank you, people, for not trying to punch me.
I have a very serious question to turn this
Here we
around. Very serious question, Billy. You always talk about this freaking cult that you want to create.
I do.
Would you?
No.
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 I need my paper. I'm getting hot. How do you even know what my question was?
Because your question was going to be, like, because I'm a little bit funky and I want to live in a commune.
Which is,
like, would I ever
disturbing.
be in that kind of Like
She's making me
relationship
sweat.
or marriage.
No, that wasn't my question.
You don't want to ask me if I want to be a polygamist?
Oh, I was going to say, would you allow it?
Oh, in my commune?
Yeah.
Oh, you do you. I don't
Yeah,
care.
see?
This is a free-for-all space. I wouldn't want to be any one of your wives,
No.
but by all means.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't find polygamy offensive. Like, I don't think it's anything that, like, it wouldn't upset me.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you have a number of spouses, that's kind of on you. Like, what's that got to do with me?
As long as everybody is cool with it.
Well, I mean, again, like, don't enter into it if you're not cool with it.
No,
And
but there's
if you're
a lot of-
forced, other people forced to enter polygamy.
Yes, this is the big yes.
Oh, well, don't do that. That offends me.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, this is all very new to me. I did my 5-minute research this morning where I found out that only 2% of people in the world are polygamists.
And the that word?
polyandry.
Oh, is when the wife has.
Yes, because that was my question was, I'm
Right.
like, you know what, I'm going to bring something different to the
Yeah.
table because you're going to talk about the dude having lots of wives, but like I want to know, like, how many women would be out there with multiple spouses, like with multiple husbands?
Well, Google.
Because frankly, I mean, well, I did.
Oh, well, does it talk about? Because there's lots of famous like men out there.
Famous
Not
men?
famous, but like you hear more. No, that's the wrong word. Like you hear more about husbands having multiple wives,
Right.
But like, I don't know any like actual stories or situations where a wife has multiple husbands.
No, that's why I was curious.
Yeah.
I'm like, do people do this?
Does
so
it talk
there's actually
about
5 places in the world
Yeah.
where it's quite popular. Here we go. India.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They have tribes, more than one tribe practicing polyandry. It's prevalent in parts of North India. Sure. Kenya has a bit of that.
Yeah, but I want to know about real people.
Well, no, I don't know any real people, but this is more so they're saying that like two brothers will marry the same wife because they don't have enough to share. Like they don't have enough land kind of to share. So they don't all live together. A few places in China and South America also have. Okay. So no famous people have like multiple husbands.
Well, not necessarily famous, just stories of like some chick has. No.
They should have a sister husbands. No, brother husbands.
Yeah, brother husband show.
I don't have that.
I don't know.
You write to someone. You send them an email. This episode is turning out a bit weird, isn't it? It's like it was supposed to be polygamy, but then now it's just...
Yeah, it's still about polygamy.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, my God. Billy, 1 in 5 U.S. adults believe that polygamy is morally acceptable. Sorry. Yeah, totally.
I have no dramas with it, but unless you're forced into it.
Yeah, which there are because... What's that guy? I had to write his name down.
Yes.
Warren Jeffs. So he was a self-proclaimed prophet of the like polygamous world, whatever, for the LDS, the Latter-day Saints people. No offense, but
oh yeah, big time. There was this big documentary about that on Netflix.
Yeah,
I watched this recently. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Well, then you should know all the facts about this.
Well, I didn't think to do any of that research like for this episode. Why would I?
Because he's a polygamist.
100%. You're absolutely right. It's now that you're saying it, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, that dude. He had a whole commune. He's like what I dreamed to be, but like without all the creepy shit he did.
Okay, yeah. Well, he was found guilty of being an accomplice to rape for arranging a marriage between a 14-year-old girl who was obviously unwilling and her cousin in 2001.
I mean, I'm surprised that's the only thing he got done for because they found a whole room where they were doing these ceremonies where they put little girls on an altar and do funky shit to her. And I mean,
disgusting and disturbing.
That shit is actually sick. Like that's not.
And I remember like watching Sister Wives about, and like they, were making reference. Well, actually, no, they didn't want to say his name because like they're from the same church and from states and stuff. And
now you've got my attention.
Maybe if you watched. Anyways, back to Jeff's. So he spent 15 months as a fugitive before he was actually arrested.
Right.
Now, what I didn't continue on with my Google search is I wonder if he's still in jail.
I would hope that he's in jail for the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah, I would think so. You would hope, but I don't know. I think he only recently got caught, like as in the last few years. So I don't think that. No, you dickhead. I just said in 2001.
Just last few years. That's it. What's the problem? Just 22 years ago. Still relevant, Lindsay. I would think that he is in jail, though. I
would think he would still be in jail. Do you know what I found funny, though, Googling about him? Because I was Googling, like, not famous people, but famous,
like real
like
life
well-known people, like polygamists, right?
Uh-huh.
Obviously, he came up, but a Canadian came up. So Winston Blackmore, Winston, yeah, he's still alive. He's only 66 years old, and he's a leader for the stupid freaking LDS people as
So it's
well.
the same people, yeah, right.
Yeah, same people.
Right.
It's all
Right.
a lot of them are the Mormons, right?
Yeah, but it's like Mormons 2.0. It's like some like branch of Mormonism that's like Mormonism.
Well, do you know what I found out? Mormon is like a nickname for LDS.
Oh, I thought LDS was like a branch of Mormons.
Other way
Like
around. No. Look, I'm no priest, but that's apparently what Google said.
I think all of that is just
Wrong religion.
wrong everything.
So confusing. That it's a nickname for the LDS.
Something I did not actually know. Thank you, Lindsay, for enlightening all of it. Oh God, you know what I'm trying to say.
Google told me, so I don't know how true it is. But no, so this dude in BC, he is described as Canada's best known. What's avowed polygamist? Anyways, he's a famous polygamist. He has, guess how many kids he has?
24.
No, 150. How many spiritual wives do you think he has?
What the fuck are spiritual wives? Okay.
Because they're not technically married. Okay, so, and I know
Right, tell us more.
Very factually, because of sister wives, the dude can only technically be married to one female.
Right. Bigamy is like when you're married to more than one person.
I don't know. This is
my Google research. Bigamy is like what's illegal.
Right.
So I think like polygamy is illegal because of bigamy. You're not allowed to marry more than one person.
Yeah, legally.
Yeah.
Right. Same. I don't know. I'm believing you. Sure. Sounds good.
Yeah.
So there's spiritual wives. So in the case of sister wives, everybody knows except you. Cody is technically married to Robin.
Right.
So he could adopt her kids. And the other wives are his spiritual wives. Not Christine anymore.
But that's kind of like you and me, right? We're spiritual wives.
Yeah.
What do you say?
And
Don't break my heart.
that's it. Okay. I was going to say I love you, but I don't want to touch your body, and don't touch mine.
You touch my body all the time. What does this
Well,
bruise
no,
tell
I hurt you.
What does this bruise tell you?
But yeah, 27 spiritual wives. Okay, this is the thing that baffles me, and I think this is why I'm so obsessed with sister wives, is because I love seeing their like interactions, like how they actually live.
Yes.
Right? Because how do you not get jealous and pissed off for the dude towards his other wives? And how, like, it's just so bizarre.
I kind of feel like in the one hand, like walking into a marriage like that, you'd be like, sick. I don't have to be the one who was always.
Yeah. But then when you see, oh, honey, I'm staying at Robin's house tonight.
I'd be like, great. Can Robin cook us some food and bring back some takeaway or something? Like, can we just like.
And suck your dick?
Yeah.
So I don't have to?
Like,
yeah.
I feel like so much of that, like, sex stress would be shared across the 17 of us.
For sure. But what if you don't what if you don't have sex stress? What if you don't care? And, as in, like, you want to bang him all the time.
Then I would go and find myself a traditional marriage and fucking get out of being a spiritual wife.
But a lot of
what happened to the one that left?
Oh, she had enough. She was sick of not being loved by Cody. And there was no romance between them, no sex between them. He was just not attracted to her. This obviously is from the show. So she was like,
So you can leave freely? Like, it's not like once you're in, you're like...
Well, apparently you have to get permission from your church. But because they don't practice that religion anymore, according to the show, she doesn't need to. So she's just been like, fuck you, see ya. I'm divorced from you. Okay. And you got to watch it. It's so entertaining.
I am getting pretty intrigued.
It's so
I'm getting pretty intrigued.
But like, what are you looking at? Oh, right. Oh, she's such a time Nazi.
I actually was not even looking at that. I thought that mic switches were a little bit off. So I was just making sure that we were all correctly sounding.
It's probably just my squeaky
voice. But like, you are welcome for being a time Nazi, because we're about to...
Yeah, why don't you go...
click it, touch it,
do your
love it,
touch it,
yep. Snack it,
go do your thing.
You know. Okay, bye.
Come on in, Bill.
Oh, hey, girl. Hey, howdy.
Oh, howdy. No, I want to go back to this whole sex thing though, with the whole like
extra
wives and stuff.
Yes.
Because, so now this is interesting, and I don't want to keep going back to sister wives, but because that's the only
That's kind of
situation I know. Like, so Christine's out of the equation. Mary, so he's got 4 wives.
I was going to say, how many wives?
Yeah, so he has 4 wives, or had.
With Christine?
No, Christine was including 4, right. She was this 3rd wife.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, and then fresh blood came in?
Right, Robin.
Is Robin like young and sexy?
She's the youngest. Sexy. I mean, no, not really. I mean, she's a person.
Tell us.
She's fine. But everybody's jealous of Robin because Cody spends all his time with Robin, right? So Christine's fucked off. Good on ya. Janelle and him, I'd love to know what's actually happening because word on the street is Janelle has left him as well. Somebody please tell me. Confirm.
Janelle.
Right?
Call us.
Dying. But Mary, his first wife, they don't have a relationship whatsoever as well. So I'm like, so now he's just banging, like, is he actually banging Janelle or is he just banging Robin? Like, what's happening? This isn't polygamy anymore. Like, everybody should just fuck off. Like, I don't know why Mary's still hanging on. Janelle doesn't like him. And so he's now just banging Robin.
How about that guy who had 27 spiritual wives? Like, how does he get around to all of them?
I don't know. But I would love to know if it's like, because they would schedule their days. But like
what are the rules? How do you even live a life with like, and are they in separate houses?
Yeah, well,
good question.
Some live together. And the thing is, like, I find it so inbred because like, I think it was Janelle's, like a lot of the parents are married as well. So like, even though they're not like their step siblings, because like all of those, they're all in the same little cult,
commune,
right?
Whatever,
yeah. So like a lot of the parents are married as well. Do you get it? Why do you have that stupid look on your face?
What do you mean? What, lot of the
so
parents?
like Cody, I forget which parent it was, but like Janelle's either mom or dad was married to Cody's either mom or dad.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so it's all like...
So it's all mishy-mashy.
Yeah, so you don't really know who's who in the zoo.
Well,
there'd be so many inbred kids in there.
No. It's not like that. Like, because, no.
I'm just so confused. The polygamy is not for me. My cult, you know what? I've just decided that in my commune, everybody just gets one fucking partner and that's it.
Well, it'd make things easier to some degree. But, so sometimes they live together.
Okay.
Back to your question. Yes. I'm getting back to your fucking question, Billy. Some of them live together.
Right.
If they just have 2 wives, right? It's easier. Right. But when... I mean, that dude in Canada with 27 wives, you're not going to live together. No. How could you?
I don't know. On a big, giant property with like wings in your house.
Oh, I'm like, wings.
You know, wing
like,
E is like for the first 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
The only thing I see this benefiting is just like fucking dudes. It's just like dudes who are like, I am God, marry me 27 times. Like, I don't see it as something that would be like, I mean, I guess... In best case scenario, and it all works healthily, sure, it could be a benefit to society in some way. Because they're sharing resources. But like, what's the fucking point? Like, who is this actually benefiting?
Well, it's not necessarily to benefit anyone except the people in the marriage. Like, from watching the show, it's, you know, they feel like it's their spiritual calling. Like, they were born to be a polygamist, a sister wife. Like, that's these
brainwashing is that.
Well, I don't think it is. In some cases, yes, definitely in some cases. I'm only going over from
because
what
they
I've
grow
seen.
up in that same cult, and that's what they teach them. They teach them that
religion, Billy, the same.
Sure, religion, cult, That's what they're teaching them. Do you know what I mean? Is that like your calling is to be somebody's sister wife? So these poor fucking women are growing up thinking, oh yes, this is my calling in life.
Back in the day, maybe, but a lot of their kids in sister wives, they are just monogamous.
No.
Yeah, they're like, no, I don't want to live that life. Actually, none of their kids that have got married.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for those kids. I'm like, they repeat, like the cycle is repeating. They're just growing up to be somebody else's wife, and then
no, but they've chosen not to be polygamous.
That's great. That makes me happy. That's awesome.
Oh, I thought you said I feel sorry for those kids.
No, well, that's why, because I don't want them growing up in that kind of environment where they're being brainwashed. Like, that's real. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. That's how you wanted to talk about it. Let's,
I could talk about it all day. Do you know what the only time that I would like to have another husband?
Okay, when?
So a little story. I mean, it's not that great, but I got really angry at Cameron. This whole tit for tat thing, like if I give you a foot rub, suck my dick type thing, right? Yeah. Absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
So I said to him the other night, I'm like, oh, it was after he ate his birthday party.
Right, yes.
I'm like, oh, my feet are so sore, blah, blah. Maybe you could give me a foot rub. Because my feet actually get really sore since being
I get it.
pregnant.
Yeah. Yes.
For some reason, my feet are
Seriously,
constantly
mine too.
sore.
What the fuck? They never used to hurt before, and now it's like if I stand for like a whole day,
Same.
I will actually get like my feet will be sore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like achy, where you just want someone to squeeze
And then I actually have to
them.
just sit down and like relieve my feet for a little bit.
Yes.
And that never used to happen to me. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, Cameron, are you listening?
Yeah. It's true.
And he's like, oh, well, if I give you a foot rub, maybe you can. And I'm like, no, fuck your foot rub. Stick it back in your fucking face. I don't want your foot rub.
Yeah,
and so
totally.
then I would
You
toddle
rub
off.
my own feet.
Yeah, well, I would toddle off to my next husband and get him to rub my feet.
Right.
I'm hot. I'm getting all worked up.
Right. I feel, I go back to that same thing where like if like you have two husbands, wouldn't it just be great if they just sucked each other off and like left us out of it? What? You're all in a marriage. Like, I'm sorry. You have a hole. You have a dick. You guys constantly need each
That's
other.
weird. That's a whole different.
Well, you don't
type
have to
of-
watch, Lindsay. Nobody said you had to be there.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, like, wouldn't that be like that would benefit me more? Like, if I was going to have multiple husbands, like, I can't please one husband, let alone two. But if they could please each other,
I would be very intrigued to read about a woman having multiple husbands and how it actually works, because exactly, she would be dealing with I'll give you a foot rub, but it's like my dick times multiple.
multiple, exactly.
Like,
this
how
is
would-
why women wouldn't do it? Like, it's only these few villages.
Yeah.
I got the gist that it was honestly like resource poor people, like
I get
places.
that for I get that.
So I
for-
get that.
yeah, but not in the States.
But yeah, no.
Although it's only so in all of North America and South America, only in like Utah. Is it
Right,
now
yes.
not? Oh, my foot's falling asleep.
It's not. I read
not,
this. It's
like
not
criminalized.
That's right. It's still. It's like still punishable. Like it's not.
You get
right,
fined.
but you get fined. You don't get jail time.
Can you please do your fact research properly?
Go on, Lenny. Finish
Can
that
you-
sentence. Yeah.
Can you rub my foot?
Ew, only if you suck my dick later.
That's why I said
Only if you fondle my boobies. I don't have a dick.
Ew, okay.
I don't want
Anyways,
you fondling my
look,
boobs anyway. Seriously.
All I have to say about it is that I find it very intriguing. I just thought I'd chat to you about it, but obviously you didn't like the topic, so stop.
No,
pointing
I mean
over
I
there.
like the topic. I'm just really confused by it. Just in general, polygamy. I don't know. It's weird. I get it. It's weird.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I should watch Sister Wives.
You should, because it is actually quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Though now it's all about Christine leaving Christine leaving Cody and the whole COVID thing as
Right.
well. So
Right.
I liked it better back in the day when like you saw a whole bunch of like the kids and like how they interacted as like one big family
Yeah,
and
because
stuff.
they hate. I don't know if you'd hate each other. I don't
Yeah.
know if you'd like play nice together. You'd have to find a personality. Like, how does he find another wife and then just inject her in it? Like, you have to make sure they get along.
Yeah,
You can't just like.
yes.
Do you know what I mean? You all have to be dating that person
Well, no.
to an extent. And
No.
so what if he adds like fresh blood in and they hate each other? What's the?
Well, which they did in this case. Some
So I
wives
just
didn't
feel like maybe he's not doing it right. Like, I think you have to interview people for this position. I don't think you can just inject and just be like, well, this is what pisses me off. Because now it's like, oh no, you ladies work it out. I'm getting my dick sucked by Robin over here, who's new and adorable and whatever. Oh, Jenny, you want to leave?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Like, it's bullshit. Like, so we're just pleasing Cody here.
Well, I think in their case, he got their permission, so to speak, to have another wife, but
Right.
they weren't all dating her. But I would think in like the places like Zimbabwe, he would just fucking marry whoever he wants. He wouldn't get,
totally.
whatever.
Yeah.
But Australia, because
You
I
have
was
polygamy?
like, yeah, well, no, it's outlawed. But I can never. Polygamous relationships are common with some of the indigenous. I didn't know this.
I don't think maybe the indigenous don't know that it's like, as in like they're in it, but they don't like label it like that. Like they just kind of.
It would be
live their
more of a
lives like that.
religious
Yeah.
thing, you say?
No,
You
I
think?
think it's
Oh.
maybe just their way of life, but then we're like, oh, that's polygamy. Like maybe it's just.
Are you
that they
calling
could-
them stupid that they don't know that it's?
No, but I think they all
I'm-
live in their big families.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're very much like people who live together in like small spaces. So it's almost like, oh yeah, you're my wife too. Like maybe they don't really realize that it's, so many people in one house. They don't know who's who in the zoo.
Oh my god! Wow.
I'm saying like, so like maybe it happens, but they just like it's not something that they would
Right.
put like that kind of label.
Oh.
Tell me more.
I got nothing. That's it. You didn't like my facts. You didn't like my research. Go fuck yourself. It's over. Okay? You and Cameron. Do you know what? This is about you and Cameron. You and Cameron are the fucking same.
Fight with Henry about you and Henry all the time. The amount of times I brought you into an argument where I'm like, you and Lindsay.
Yes. In my text messaging. I mean, it's not going to have the same sizzle as it did the other day. But I messaged Cameron something. We were having an aircon service, right? And it's a guy that we know through someone, right? So I said aircon guy, and I knew he would think that it was Mark.
Right.
So I put in brackets, not Mark.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, came, everything's in great condition, blah, blah. So we're messaging back and forth, and he said, okay, did he talk about Dan? No fuck face. So Dan's the common guy.
Right.
That's how we know Mark.
Okay.
Stay with me. Stick with me. Anyways, basically, he did not read my message. I'm like, no, it wasn't Mark. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, I said it wasn't Mark in one of my above messages. Wait. He goes, oh, I see. And I sent him a million rolling the eye emojis. And then I go, you and Billy never really listen to what I have to say. ...
Yeah, but like, is anybody understanding why? Like, seeing this level of attitude, like, do you see why it's really hard to sometimes turn your like listening ears on when really most of the time when anything comes from Linny, I'm hot. I immediately go to like she'll look after it. She'll take care of it. It's not Mark. You know what? You guys. It wasn't Mark.
You lost me when you pissed me off at the beginning of the episode, okay?
I think that's where it went downhill. It went downhill real quick when I wouldn't admit to not doing my research, which like for once, don't you want me to do my research?
That wasn't it. It was like,
I kind of remember.
Hey, Lenny, what does polygamy mean? So I say, no.
That's right. How was it my fault that you were unprepared for your own topic?
I don't know.
I came in trying to give you something new to... You guys forget
Can
it.
we just hit the button?
Cares.
We're done.
Okay.
Let's go. It's the last episode. Let's fuck off. Go.
It's the last episode, Linny.
I know.
Happy episode 30-something.
38.
Episode 38. Happy episode 38.
Oh, oh, no, we have a couple more. I'm like, that annoys me for my OCD. Like 38. Like we should have ended on an even number.
Well, we're probably going to end on a 41. Does that...
Even word.
Bad? Yeah.
Even word?
Even word. You are so hip. Seriously. This chick right here. No, listen. Have a very Merry New Year.
Thanks.
And Happy Christmas.
Very Merry New Year.
Whatever, Lindsay.
Yeah, okay.
And have a blast in Canada. We will miss you very, very much. You're not going to be hot and sweaty in a couple of weeks because you'll be freezing your butt off.
Thank God.
So be well.
Oh, thanks, Bill.
You too. Loyal watcher and listener. We hope you have a wonderful
Za with the S on
listener.
the end. You said listener. Oh, I know you're trying to make a personal. Whatever.
Wow, she should stop talking because she's not going to make this personal like I am. To our lovely listener, to our lovely viewer, hey, Happy Christmas, Merry New Year, whatever.
You know I hate that. Say Merry Christmas. I don't care who I offend. If you don't like it because of religious beliefs, fuck off. Merry Christmas.
Wow. Sister wives, fuck off.
Oh, no. Stay. I like you.
They don't do Christmas. They don't do Christmas.
No,
or do they have their own weird holiday, sister wife holiday? Anyway, please be well and enjoy your holidays. And we will be back for season 4
dun, 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 dun.
Next year. So in the meantime, listen to all our other episodes. We have like 100 and something.
Watch us on YouTube.
Watch us on YouTube. We have about 100 episodes there too. Probably not.
Lots to keep you busy.
Lots to keep you busy. Find us on Instagram and Facebook, TikTok as well. That's it, Linny.
Okay,
YouTube, bye. Oh, you can email us, onechatspodcast@gmail.com.
I'm so hot and sweaty. Let's end it.
Wait. We have a website as well. onechatspodcast.com.
Sakes.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm hot and sweaty and my leg is asleep. In the new year,
I don't understand. All I want to do is spend time with her on our last episode and she keeps trying to run away.
Yes.
Like, this is the bit where I was going to propose to her to be my sister wife, but here she is.
I'll think about it. I'll let you know in January.
I just want you to stay with me.
Okay, bye.
A little bit longer.
Chat soon. Bye.
No, don't touch it.
Can't
don't
reach.
touch it with your bunion.
Can you? Oh, Bonnie. Yeah. Can you go hit the button?
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys. I'm so hot. Another thing since having kids, like I get so hot lately.